All right, hey again, everyone. Channel Futures Editorial Director Craig Galbraith here at the Channel Partners Conference and Expo, talking to a lot of great people here in Las Vegas, including David Joosten. David is CEO for Vodafone Americas US. David, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Very excited to be here. It's been a busy couple of days, so looking forward to work on all the activity and the actions that came out of the conference. Very happy also with the relationships that we built. Lots of great partners at this conference. So very happy about the last 3 days.
Well, we're glad to have you here. So let's talk a little bit about how you work with the partners here in the Americas.
So basically Vodafone here in the US, we've always been a direct sales channel. So we have direct salespeople who go to, let's say, the top 1,000 enterprises in the US. We don't go under that, so we are very focused on very large multinational enterprises, which is also where our sweet spot is. We are an international carrier, and I think our USP is really helping US business and benefiting from the Vodafone footprint, which is a little bit over 70 countries worldwide. So back to let's say the go-to-market model, very large direct sales force. And in the last 3 years, we developed an indirect approach, which is benefiting from the VARs, the TSDs, the agents, the sub-agents, and it's a very different dynamic than what we're used to in Europe. So it is really a channel or a go-to-market approach that is for us showing a lot of interest and a lot of benefit and growth, actually.
That's a diverse group of partners. That's
exactly.
great to hear. Yeah.
Exactly.
So talk a little bit about your channel program in the Americas. What's that look like?
So we are not, let's say, we don't partner with everybody. So we partnered, I would say, with most of the TSDs. Telerus, AppDirect, Avant, also Bridgepoint, Bear Cloud. So that we go for a very select group of TSDs and then the agents that have customers with international preferences. So we don't necessarily go for the full US domestic, or let's say enterprise market, just those that are very specific to where our USP sits, which is the multinational segment. So those are the ones we target. We set up plans with them. We communicate regularly with their agents. We train them. We nurture those, set up campaigns, those kind of things.
Tell us a little bit about some other key partnerships maybe you've developed recently.
I think if you look at the OEMs, we partner with companies like Broadcom, VMware. We have Fortinet that we partner quite heavily with. We recently did a partnership, or at least even an acquisition, in a satellite company called AST Mobile. We are of course very strongly involved with some system integrators. So recently with Accenture, we created a joint venture for our shared services, where Vodafone brought all the shared services in a joint venture, and where Accenture basically invested in to augment the technology, to bring in artificial intelligence, and that JV goes out on the market, not just for Vodafone, but also for other players. So Accenture is a big partner of ours. Some system integrators we work with, again for the top segment, companies like DXC, IBM, are companies we are very deeply partnered with.
A few companies we've all heard of.
Yes.
Sure. Let's talk about some technologies, fixed networking, mobility, IoT. These are all really pretty hot, and these are areas you play in.
Yes. So Vodafone comes from mobility. So we're a UK-centric company, or we were born in the UK. Did a lot of acquisitions in the mobile space. Once that was done, we acquired fixed companies. We acquired a company called Cable & Wireless, which had a very large international backbone. We brought that together. We added television to that. In fixed mobile, a very player have large submarine cables from connecting all the continents. Have a To Africa cable, which actually goes around the entire African continent. So quite a lot of investment and offerings in that. Largest player in IoT, so we cover or connect almost 180 million IoT things, so sensors, cars.
Sure.
So quite active on that, present in pretty much everywhere in the world. Very strong in automotive, but also medtech, manufacturing, those kind of things. Maybe last but not least, 5G and monetization of 5G. Mobile private networks are things that are very, let's say, popular, or a lot of companies are looking into that, and which is something we offer on pretty much all the continents. So those a bit, I would say, the offerings we put in the channel, or that we offer to customers here in the US, and use the channel as a vehicle for that.
Absolutely. David, thanks for your time today on Channel
More
Futures
welcome.
TV. Really great to learn about what Vodafone's
Super.
doing here in the Americas, and particularly the US. Thanks
Great.
for your time.
Thank you.